It was my birthday a couple days ago, which got me thinking about the happy birthday song for some reason. And I thought about how, for decades, Warner Chappell Music has claimed copyright on the birthday song, charging licensing fees whenever it was sung in movies or on TV. A song everybody knew, everybody sang, locked behind a paywall. Suddenly, people weren't sure if the song they'd been singing for generations was even legal to use. Side note, do you think maybe that's the reason some kids add that line, "You look like a monkey and smell like one too"? Make some sort of derivative work argument? Anyway, it wasn't until Maria v. Warner Chappell Music in 2015 that a federal judge ruled the claim invalid, and the following year, Happy Birthday was placed back in the public domain. That's the danger, though. A cultural symbol, a song, a flag, something that's supposed to belong to everyone, becomes gated, controlled, commodified. And that is exactly what happened with the Progress Pride flag. Look, I know it isn't June, but October is LGBTQ History Month, which feels right for this moment. Because Pride doesn't start and stop with parades. It's year-round. And this year's theme is visibility through legacy. And that's exactly what this conversation is about. Taking the symbols we've inherited and making sure they stay open to everyone. Let's get into it. The Rainbow Pride flag was created in 1978 by Gilbert Baker. He refused to copyright it because he wanted it to belong to everyone. Actually, if you want to learn more about that story, check out my earlier episode on the history of the Pride flag. I'm going to link it right up here. Okay, the Progress Pride flag, though, is another story. It's trademarked, licensed, and depending on who you ask, monetized. Now, I want to be very clear. When Daniel Quasar, the flag's designer, says they didn't do it to cash out, I believe them. Their reasoning was to protect the flag from rainbow capitalism, companies slapping it on merch without giving back. The idea was that if a big corporation wanted to profit from the design, some of that money should flow back to the community. But many activists just weren't buying it. Some called it pride profiteering. One critic wrote, "A symbol that is supposed to be representative of the entire LGBTQ community is generating profit for one person." While others argue, if this were truly about elevating trans and POC communities, 100% of the profits would be donated. Suddenly, the flag that was supposed to unite us had a price tag attached. But I want to move beyond the politics. Let's talk about the design itself. Flags work best when they're simple, bold, and memorable. You should be able to sketch them with crayons from memory. But the Progress Pride flag, well, it's a well-intentioned quilt. Chevrons stacked on stripes, stacked on more stripes. Sure, every group is represented, but in a way that feels bolted on. A good flag unifies. The Progress flag, by design, fragments. Which raises the question, what would a Progress flag look like if we approached the design differently? I used to tell my designers all the time, if you're going to criticize, you'd better be ready to design something better. It's easy to just sit there and point out flaws. It's hard to put your own ideas out there for anyone to judge. So I took my own advice. I asked myself, what would a pride flag look like if we stripped away the licensing fees, the clutter, the patchwork politics, and built something simple, memorable, and open source? That is where the Pride Point flag comes in. The design is simple, a black field honoring loss, history, and struggle. In the center, an upward pointing triangle, echoing the reclaimed pink triangle of queer history, but filled not with one color, but with all 12 current pride colors. Grouped, not scattered. There's the OG rainbow, then brown and dark gray join us from the progress flag. We also see the trans colors represented. And this last bit is new. It's a silver wedge for straight allies. Because, let's be honest, we've all heard, where's the straight pride flag? Well, here it is. All you have to do is stand with others, and you've got a place here. All 12 stripes converge at a single point. The apex is the shared future. The idea that no matter where you start, no matter your stripe, we rise together toward acceptance. Yes, this is a triangle, but it's also a rainbow road. And like the one in Mario Kart, it's not always an easy ride, but it's the path we're all on together. And here, in my opinion, is the best feature of this design. It is modular. If you want to include another group in the future, no problem. You expand the base, which is also the literal goal here, expanding the base of pride, while keeping the shared point at the top. And unlike other flags, this one has no trademark, no license. I'm dedicating it to the public domain. It's yours. Fly it, monetize it, or just ignore it. It's truly free. And yes, that means it's free even for big corporations. Especially in our current climate, we need them to stand with us. But if you're a public company with shareholders, even the hint of a licensing issue could be enough to back you off. I don't want there to be any barrier, no paperwork, no legal gray area, just open, clear solidarity. The only fee, entirely optional, subscribe to this channel. That's it. That's your license. One click. If you want to use this flag, hit subscribe. Maybe hit like if you're feeling generous. But seriously, let me know what you think of the design in the comments. Love it? Hate it? Did you ever use it? And if you want to keep going down the design history rabbit hole, YouTube thinks you should check out this one right here next. It'll give you something to do until the next one. Or you could go out and create something memorable. Either way, I'll be here when you get back. Okay.